Hey guys, this is VicTORMC. So as promised before, I promised that I would go over some strategies with you guys and show you some of my gameplay so you guys can get better at playing BitKong and earn some more Bitcoin. So I'm just going to go over a couple of things that I do that hopefully will help you guys play a better game and hopefully capture some Bitcoin. So first of all, if you remember on my other video I said that I was waiting for that bonus to come in. Unfortunately, this guy right here, Playgo44, took me out of the first place spot for the daily one, but it's alright. I got the weekly one, and that was the one that I was waiting on because it'll help me get that, reach that one Bitcoin. So, that first place is 300,000 bits, and you can see here I got it, the weekly bonus, and I got the second place daily bonus. So what I try to do is when I get that weekly bonus, I try to make it into a Bitcoin, and if I'm successful, then I try to go a little bit above that Bitcoin, and then I withdraw that Bitcoin so I can cash it out, and then I have some play money left over. So we're gonna try to do that today, and I'm gonna try to at the same time show you what I do to come up with a strategy and to kind of evaluate how the game is going and see whether or not it'll be possible to get that one Bitcoin. So first off, we want to start at the minimum, and what we're doing here at the beginning is just gauging where the game is at. What I've noticed is it has a couple of patterns. It'll be one-sided at one time, it'll go back and forth, or if you see in my previous video where I bet on one side, and if you lose, you bet again on that side. If you lose, you go back to the other side and you do the same thing on that side. That's the one that tends to work the most, but lately, it takes a lot of Bitcoin to get up to where you actually win. So you have to gauge the game to see where it's at. Now, I automatically tell you now, this is not going to work all the time, but it does help. Because, the game, it's a gambling game, so it'll go which way. So if you try to predict it, you're going to try to predict it as best as possible, but it's not going to be accurate all the time. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. So right now we're going to start at one side, and I apologize for my internet connection. Let me see if I can get it faster. Okay, so see, so it's negative. So normally we would go to the opposite side, right? So let's try that. Okay, so it's winning on that side. Now let's stay on this side and see if it gets it. Okay, good. Okay, so now it's bust. So let's go to the opposite side by doubling. Okay. So right now it seems to be working, the back and forth. Okay, so let's double it and go back to the other side. Okay, see? Now, if you notice, we first started it back and forth, back and forth. Now, it didn't happen. So, if I would have bet it here, then I would have won it. So that goes back to my old strategy. So we're going to try to use my old strategy now. So let's go opposite here. Okay, we got that one. So now we go to base. Okay, so we go to the opposite side by doubling. Okay, see, they changed strategy on me again. So now what that's telling me is that before I go over, I'm going to have to just try it one more time on the same side before going to the opposite side. That's twice now. Usually when I see twice here and you try to go to the opposite end, you don't win it. So I'm going to go a third time. I'm going to see if it gives it to me. See? And if anything, I should get a double stack here. Nope, that didn't work. So what I'm going to do is it's going to go one bit higher. Okay, so I'm going to go to the opposite side now and it should give me a double stack there now. It didn't. Shoot. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay. Ooh. We're gonna try this double side on this side. Wow. There we go, guys. You see? Now, 725, baby. So, hopefully you've kind of seen how I'm gauging the board now. Let's go back to base and let's try to go through that again, so I can tell you what I was thinking as I was doing that. So we won on this side, so we'll stay on that side. Okay. We'll keep it at 19 bits. Alright, not 19 bits, at 10 bits. And as I'm playing this, I'm also watching the game board. You see how I'm watching the patterns, and we'll get into a little bit more on why I'm watching that later, and what and when to actually go double or triple. But we'll get into that as it comes up. So as you notice, right now it's all one-sided. Now, if you were betting a little bit more bits, that would have been cool. But since we're at 19, we'll keep it at 19, because I've noticed if we trying to go a little bit higher, then we stop winning on that side. I don't know if it's coincidence or what, but that just happens. So we'll keep it at 19 bits. I mean 10 bits. Oops. Okay, so we keep getting on this side. Okay. So we're gonna try the same side. Okay. Now, if the game was supposed to be back and forth, then I missed it on that side and I did another one, then technically speaking, we should be back on this side, right? Hope you understand that. So let's try it one more time just for sure. Okay, see? If I would have gone to the opposite side, then I wouldn't have gotten it. So keep that in mind. So, and it won't happen all the time, but here and there, especially if you're not betting that many bits, you can try that. If you're on one side and then you do it twice, and then you still haven't won that second time, it may be that the game is going back and forth at that time. So do it a third time, and you may get it. Now, if you don't get it the third time, then you can go back to the other side. You see, I got the double stack there. I've noticed that, but you have to watch the game. I've noticed that after a couple of losses, like 3 or 4 losses, you will be able to, build up to the second stack or the third one after you've lost a couple of times. And you'll see that you'll miss some, of course, but every time that I've tried to go a second stack where I haven't lost, where I've won, a bet, and I try to go to the second one because I'm winning, I don't get it for some reason, and I end up losing my bitcoins. So we're still on this side. I'm watching the pattern at the same time. Because the ones that I've been trying to get, it's the ones where you see that it's all stacked up all the way up here. And sometimes I'm betting like 5,000 bits, and when you get around here, it's 4 bitcoins at that point, and I'm like, shoot, why did I miss that? See, like, this is the perfect opportunity here, you see. So now I want you to observe something here. Now that it's stacked up like this, if I were to try to gain, it's not going to give it to me, most likely, you see. Okay, now I lost it, right? But you saw that it was an even pattern. Normally when you have an even pattern like that, you lose it here. You go to the opposite side, and some people, and I've made a mistake of trying to double stack here. It doesn't give it to you. So keep that in mind. When you get one-sided and you're on that side, and you try to do the double stack, you're not going to get it. See? Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, see, The other side has all this stacked up. Now if the other side was mixed up and we didn't win on this side, when we went to the opposite side, we would be able to do a double stack. Well, now it may be given to me because we lost, so let's try the double stack here. See, it didn't give it to me. Okay, now let's try a third time. Ooh. Ooh. This is a tough call. Should I stay on this side or should I go on that side? See, this is where this is the one that I get stuck on. Let's stay on that side. There we go, baby. Now, should I go for that second one or not? It's a risk, so I'm not gonna take it. See, I could have gotten it, but oh well. I didn't want to take that risk. I didn't want to lose that Bitcoin. So next time we gotta try that and try to see if we can make it double stack. Okay, so let's go back to minimum. Let's try the same side. See? Glad I didn't go to the opposite side. And normally when it's on the same side, you'll be able to not stack up that high, but at least to the second tier. Ooh. Ooh. And now I just gotta, I'm building it up. As you notice, I'm building it up because hopefully you get to see something like this. See, baby, there it is. I'm not gonna go this high. I'll probably get it, but I'm not. See, I should have known better, but you know, saw that pattern there. Wasn't able to stack it once, twice, I think even a third time. The fourth time was a charm, and the reason why I kept going at it was because I was betting a low amount. Now, when you're in the high amounts, like around 5,000 bits, I would say, and you're trying to do that and trying to do that, I've always experienced that I end up losing more Bitcoin than anything else because it's such a high amount of Bitcoin. The times that you want to be able to stack up using the 5,000 bits, it's when you build up to it, meaning that you started at 10 bits and you went to double that and then double that, and then you finally got a hit at 5,000 bits. Then go ahead to the second tier, because you've been losing so many times that most likely you're going to get that second stage and you'll be able to get even more Bitcoins. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, no good. Okay, let's do that a third time. Okay, no good. So, let's go for the third one. Should I do it or should I not? You notice on the last one we got a big stack, right? We went past the third or the fourth one, right? So most likely this one's gonna be 3 and this one's gonna be a no good. Well, I might be wrong, but see, now you guys know why I play this game. It has its pattern here and there. It won't be the same all the time, but you'll notice it. If I would have gone here, I would have busted it and wouldn't have that extra that extra Bitcoin. So I just noticed this type of things. That's why I've been playing. I guess I've been playing this game so long that I start to see little patterns here and there. See, I don't know. Maybe it's a feeling or whatnot, or maybe I don't know. Maybe it's BS. I don't know. Oh wow, let's see how I missed that. If I was in tune with the game, then I wouldn't have missed it, huh? Okay. So hopefully guys, you're kind of gaining some some type of benefit from this. I know I'm just rambling here, but I'm just sharing, my thoughts as I'm playing the game. And as you can see, the reason why I'm sharing is because look, I am making Bitcoin, so hopefully this does help you guys out. It helps you guys, increase your gameplay or increase your Bitcoin. So a couple of other things. Some of you guys, send me some messages asking, when to determine, when you should change your strategy or the bet, how much bet amount you should put. Well, I always start at the base bet, but like when I'm at this many Bitcoins, I normally start at 100 bits. But for the purposes of this video, I wanted to, in case I ended up losing it all, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of you guys, so I started it at 10 bits. But set your limits. If you are depositing your own Bitcoin, then try to double that and then withdraw the original amount that you put in, because then you're playing with extra Bitcoins. I mean, if you're looking at this for some extra cash here and there, then do it that way. But if you're just having fun with it, then just have fun with it. The times that I've actually been able to make some Bitcoin, it came in handy, man. I mean, pay some bills, have some fun, with my wife and kids, and be able to, spend more time here playing this game. But you gotta set your limits, otherwise you'll lose it all. That's if you're, if you're looking to just earn some extra cash by playing the game. So let's see here. So set your limits. I normally deposit 100,000 bits. But now I just wait to get that weekly amount too. And sometimes I'm impatient, I can't wait the week, so I deposit my own Bitcoin like I did earlier. I deposited, 200,000 bits. Now plus the 300,000 bits that I got from the bonus, plus whatever I had, I'm already at 700,000 bits. So I'm rambling on here. I'm paying attention to the game here. I didn't increase my bet if you notice. Let's see here. Okay. So here I'm gonna lose in Bitcoin. Watch. I just can feel it. I was. See how I didn't go that second one? I'm always scared because when I start to get this high in bets, in my bet amounts, I rarely try to go, and I'll miss those opportunities when you can stack a whole bunch of them. But every time that I've tried to go for that second stack, I end up losing it, and then I'm already, I've lost 20,000 bits plus all the previous bets that I've made already. So the second lesson is also know how high you want to bet. If I have this amount, how much am I willing to lose? Am I willing to lose up to half of that? Then that'll be my limit. There's many times where I've gone from this amount back to 100,000 bits and then build it back up. So that'll happen. You just have to know your limit, and if you really want to set a limit, then withdraw. Withdraw. If I were to really put a set strict time on my limit, I would withdraw 700,000 to my Coinbase wallet and just stay with the 30,000 and try to build that into 300,000 so I can complete my Bitcoin. But the reason why I keep it is because I have to make bets like this where I have to use up some of the Bitcoin in order to make it up again. So anyways, just food for thought for you guys. So we're on one side again. See that? It's that one. Try that side. Should I do the second one? What was the rule? If we don't have it here, will we get it here? Oh, let's see. Maybe we will. Nope. That confirms it just a second time. See? If you see that it's multiple stacks on the one side and you try to do that on the opposite side, once you've seen that, you're not going to get it. Ooh, should have gone to that opposite side. See, I would have gone all the way up to 23,000. Yeah. See, I rarely get those. I rarely go up that high. I think the highest I've gone is maybe up to here. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's try it one more time here. Let's see. Oh, I could have gotten it that one. See, that time it gave it to us, and then it gave it on this side too. But it won't work all the time, but most of the time I've seen that if it's straight on that side, you don't get it on the other side when you play, you know? Let's go back to basic. So I'm trying to stack up just because, you know, I'm betting low amounts. I have some extra Bitcoin that I could play with. Normally when I build some Bitcoin, you know, I try to try different things out to see what works and what doesn't. When I start to get a little bit higher, like now I'm in the 1,000 bits, a little bit more cautious at that time. You know, because I want to make sure I don't eat up my Bitcoin. I noticed I didn't go all the way down to my base bid, showing you how I normally play now. Okay. Just gonna go a little bit lower. Okay. One more time. Should go second stack. Could have got this. That's okay. I'm still building Bitcoin. You know, I think that also that sometimes at the beginning when I used to play this, I would get impatient. I wanted to make sure I was building up that Bitcoin, but I've learned that if you approach it that way, you end up losing quickly. You know, right now it's very slow, but it's building up. It's building up slowly. And you've noticed this, it's all one-sided right now. So I'm at 100 bits. And I've kept it at that amount. Okay. I don't think it'll give me the third one. Oh, it should have. See, it would have. Should have stuck to my method, huh? Let's go back to 100 bits. I know I'm probably gonna get it, but I'm not gonna do it. Should I do it or not? No, let's not do it. I'm glad I didn't, guys. You see, I would have lost it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is the one where, oh, gotta mark this one. I see my Bitcoin disappearing. Oh, finally, damn. But here's the thing, though. Should I go for that second step? It's okay. Well, guys, I think I don't know how much limit it is I have for my YouTube videos, but that's all I have for you guys right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, you learned something. Please, in the comment section, any questions that you have on what I was doing, let me know. I'll answer the questions. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking my videos, and for my referrals. Thank you for joining BitKong. I have 9 referrals so far, so thank you very much. That's another way to gain some Bitcoin. Look at that. Wow. Through your referrals. So look, let me show you that real quick. Affiliate program. So you guys, whoever, you guys, when you guys play, you also gave me a couple of bits here and there. So keep on playing. So anyways, that's gonna finish up my video. I'll do another video, as if I am able to complete that 1 Bitcoin, I'll upload another video to show you guys. But that's all I have for now. I wanna to also talk to you guys about, I wanted to see if you guys would like to do like a live session where we're playing at the same time, so we can kind of piggyback off of each other to see what's working, what's not. And hopefully when we're playing in the group setting, we'll be able to make more Bitcoin that way. So I'll be hosting the event. I would say, I guess it'll be an event, a BitKong playing event. I'll upload a video, I'll upload the instructions and how we can sign up, and the time and the place. Well, not the place, but the place will be on the internet, but the time, I would say, the day. Thank you guys very much. Like the video if you liked it. Leave your comments below. Let me know what questions you have. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.